Can we start a dialogue talking about the technological divide between generations? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to explain. In the last 20 years, there has been so much technological advances, more throughout the most throughout human history. And it is of my opinion, and I was watching a video on this, I don't remember who, or even any of the fucking points, but due to the last 20 years, my generation being Gen Z, being raised with technology, I feel it's created a generation that's smarter than like parents and grandparents. And they always say, oh, listen to old people. They always have, good advice and blah, blah, blah. I'm going to keep it a band. Like, I've never heard anything that I didn't already know or anything that's really made me truly think from an old person. And, maybe it's just the community I'm in. Like a motherfucking being in his 50s outside the liquor stores and sees me and be like, hey, young boy, don't be like me. Stay in school. Then they think they like Plato or like Socrates or some shit. Nigga, duh. Motherfuckers be giving out the most basic shit and think that they are like geniuses. If I'm being honest, the best advice and the most shit that I've learned has come from millennials. I'm not trying to disrespect old people, but like they don't keep up with technology. They aren't necessarily, at least a majority of them aren't necessarily as open-minded as this generation. And like all things, that's a good thing and a bad thing. But I feel like this can lead to very strained relations. Like, nigga, go to someone who is 60 years old and try to convince them to change their perspective on something. I'll wait. Of course, everything is situational. Of course, there are, boomers that's way smarter than me. I'm just taking note of shit that I've seen in my environment personally. Which makes me wonder, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn when I say this, but I like to consider myself a pretty smart person. And I wonder from time to time, how am I so smart, yet I'm in an environment with a bunch of stupid old people? But it's not their fault. Gen Z and millennials grew up with technology. Boomers and the older generations didn't. It's a new thing, and since they've been doing they've been living their life so long a certain way, when the new thing comes, they're like, all right, fuck it. Like, what I'm doing works, so why would I do something new? Well, unless you want your children to be smarter than you, then you better fucking howl on waves and embrace the new.